Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account and we are continuing our progression within our Twisted Realm. So over in here, guys, hopping into the hellscape, the Twisted Realm. Today we're looking at the Kane boss. You can see there, fourth is Bimo. Bimo doing absolutely amazing, guys. I did borrow some heroes for him. Now from the Kane boss, you really need one of two heroes to be successful. Number one is Awakened Talene, guys. Now Awakened Talene, of course, is going to have the ability to be killed multiple times through the event, which is the reason in the Twisted Realm she is so successful. Now, if you do not have her, you can use the normal Talene, which is the other version. Because we are so far within the leaderboard and within the Twisted Realm itself, we are pretty high here. Crystal level required is 558. Max level limit requirement is 700, guys. That is right. This is looking at a very end game Twisted Realm within here. Now, in the formations that we're utilizing, again, big shout out to Bimo. Bimo actually let me borrow some heroes here. You can see he has a fully maxed Talene. We have the plus 100 engraving, the 36 of 36 furniture. So it is completely maxed out. So this is the ideal formation. This is the formation that is actually coming up number one, as we've seen with a bunch of different players. This is the best formation by far, guys. Grez, of course, going to bring up minions, going to break out their shields, going to do an incredible amount of damage. Awakened Talene is going to take the brunt, going to maximize the damage, but she is the one that is going to be killed within this over and over and over. Then we have Entendre back here. Now, I do not have the plus 60 engraving with Entendre, which deals with some of these survivability issues. She actually gets a really big heal when you get that plus 60. In addition, it allows you to maximize the damage. Warwick, another hero, of course, for the Bonebreaker ability, is going to lower Kane's defense greatly. Then, of course, we have the twins for the super cycle, guys. That is one of the reasons why I say to build the twins as early as possible, is because they are a hero that is utilized through all of AFK Arena. Now, looking here, guys, the Awakened skill, Solar and Realm. Whenever an allied hero deals a critical strike to the enemy, Talene uses the power of Solaris to deal more damage. That is right, guys. So she is going to amplify the damage that these heroes are already doing, allowing you to do, again, an incredible amount on Kane. Now, if you do not have the Awakened version, or if you cannot borrow the Awakened version, you also can use the regular version. This version of Talene was actually utilized until we got to the point of getting the Awakened version. This was always the go-to every single battle, every single time, was just the regular Talene. But now with the amplifying, the Awakened skills that she does possess does an incredible amount of damage within this battle mode. So how I run this, guys, again, this is going to be full auto, so we will do our auto battle. I run it 5 times, which is for free. I run this actually 10 times and see exactly where we can get with our 10 times. So we're going to activate this, see where we can maximize the formation. Boom, there is Talene, guys, again, doing an incredible amount of damage. And you'll see she dies out pretty quick. Soon as the health has been restored, she is back in action, guys. Here comes another ult already, doing an incredible amount of damage in here. Again, Warwick in here with some defense. We have Grez that is popping up the minions the entire time. She actually goes down a second time right there, and the twins die relatively early. This does come with a little bit of the RNG factor in here. And again, Entendre will die a little bit early if you don't have the engraving, just because you don't have the ability to, one, maximize the damage. We rank 47 right there, so not too bad. Again, we let this run through 10 times. The twins, I do have to build higher. I am going to have to add more stars on the twins. I'm also going to have to engrave the twins further to increase some of the stats that they have on there. They've been dying up pretty quick. Same with Warwick. Warwick needs furniture, guys. And again, Warwick is not getting the furniture to really maximize the damage in here or really push anything in the Twisted Realm, short of having the survivability aspect. You can see, guys, I have a really good team in here, but they need to be built up much further if they're going to perform within the Twisted Realm. So let's see if we get a new record right here, which we do not, 1647. So we are 2 times in here, guys. Again, I run this 10 times. You know what? For the cost of 50 diamonds, that is all that I am spending is 50 diamonds within here. The cost return of the diamonds, because if, you know, run 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 are really successful or really allow me to maximize the damage in here, it will increase my loot dramatically that we're pulling out of here, which is exactly why we are doing this, guys. We want to maximize the loot. We want to maximize the ability to actually build out the tree. Now, another thing within this battle is looking at the lineup of heroes. I do not have the tank tree built out. I think it's at like 30 right now. I also do not have the warrior tree built out. Now, I know players like BMO, Sidlax, a lot of the top players have all of the trees maxed across all of the branches. We are not even close. So specifically looking at this formation, Talene and Grez are both tanks. I could amplify the damage by building out the tree with both of them. And then we also do have Warwick and Antandra, which are warriors. Again, another spec of that tree that I do not have built, which is the reason if I don't place as high as I would like to in here, I know I have a lot of opportunities, not only with the heroes itself, but also with the classes that these heroes fall in. You can see, guys, the RNG factor in here, we actually died out pretty quick. Got a new record, though, 1495, which is awesome. We want to see where we can push and what kind of loot we can get out of this. Twins there, again, with the super cycle. And BMO, just having the ability, because I do not have the Awakened Talene. I believe I have her at Legendary, which is the reason why I rely on merking copies. I borrow a lot of heroes from BMO. I borrow a lot of heroes from a lot of the players on my friends list, just because I do not have a lot of them built. It really makes a big difference when you're trying to place in here, filling in kind of the blanks with the heroes you don't have, which is the reason I would really recommend, guys, if you can merc a copy of the Awakened Talene, if you don't build her, I try to merc her first thing every single week, just because I can use her in here. I can also use her within the Cursed Realm, because we chose to go with Awakened Disease. We also chose to go with the Awakened Thane. We're actually building him out right now. So I do not have an option for Talene short of merking the hero, which is exactly what we do, guys. That is the reason why we are in the position today, is just merking the hero that we need. So she goes down again, guys. Hoping we can get a little bit higher, but again, knowing where we are built, I'm not thinking we're going to get too high. I know there's a couple, like when it comes to Dark Demora and having Morio built and also having Scrath built, they both do incredibly well because I do have them built. We usually score relatively high on that one because of the heroes that I have built. But again, this one, because of the trees, makes a big difference. Both Scrath and Morio falling into the mage tree. I have the mage tree maxed out, which is really where a lot of the damage comes out of those comps. Again, allowing me to push much, much further within the Twisted Realm because of the Elder Tree, guys. And again, having them at a level 30 Elder Tree versus having them at a level 130 Elder Tree, 100 levels in the Elder Tree, not only the skills and abilities, but the sheer amount of stats you get out of there is astronomical, guys. The percentage to actually stack all of the abilities, including, or all of the stats, including everything else that they come with, is kind of crazy. That is the reason, guys, I've also focused on power leveling the Elder Tree, as well as power leveling my heroes themselves. So we've actually gained an incredible amount of levels within the last couple weeks, which we will continue to power level because I want to build out a lot of these heroes, and I also want to make progression within the campaign. It seems like we're at a place where the campaign progression is not going to really maximize, or we're going to actually run out of progression because we don't have the levels, guys. So we got 2 more attempts here. I'm really hoping we can get this one down. And there, guys, I love the look of Talene with that ultimate ability. And I do have all the alt animations off. Kind of goes crazy when you see it over and over and over. Big quality of life improvement when they actually gave you the ability to turn off Talene's jiggle. But it's pretty cool to see. I've actually never seen Thane's yet because I've never turned it on. But we can definitely check it out and see exactly how cool it looks. So it might be a pretty good attempt here. But again, we still got Grez up. Definitely going to have to build out the twins, guys. much further than where they are. 1496, we're still at the same place. And honestly, guys, this is the formation to run. If you do not have Talene, it is incredibly difficult to place very high on this, because Kane, within a certain time frame, will just kill heroes out one by one, and just kind of go through the row of whoever does the most damage. He will kill them out first, and then so on and so forth, just moving down the line until your entire team has been destroyed, guys. And of course, Talene, with the ability to actually resurrect herself, makes a big difference in these formations. Survivability of Entendre, of course, would come from having that plus 60 engraving. I believe that is our last attempt, guys. So we stayed the exact same, 1496, but still at a 1496, guys, that is going to give us 760 Twisted Essence, which I love. 2,500 Poe coins. Absolutely worth the 50 diamonds, guys, to place a little bit better. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Those are the rewards we're going to be pulling out of Kane, as long as we can kind of hold on to the spot that we're at. And as always, thank you guys for watching.